Welcome to the BFME 1 online battle arena. This time on the map Tributes of Harnen for a video commentary between two good players in a very interesting mirror matchup between two Isenguards. Yellow Isengard player Fishy versus the white Isengard player Rangel. Uruk Pit Furnace opening. Uruk Pit Furnace opening. And the damage will be great one. With the War Chant, this Lumber Mill is going to be destroyed. No problemo for the mighty Uruks, which are, by the way, like a combination of Wildmen and men, if I'm not mistaken, right? So they are pretty strong. Okay, War Chant has been used, but this Lumber Mill or settlement has not been captured by the white Isengard player, which means the yellow Isengard player could just take it. But it's risky. It's hard to keep this one for a long duration. The white Isengard player Rangel has now the War Chant advantage on his side, so he's holding on it, potentially trying to gather with more Uruks before using it. His eco not gonna look too hard with only one furnace, and he's taking also lots of damage from the tower there inside. So the goal in this matchup is to get the Uruk Pit to level 2 as soon as possible, and also the power point raise is very important. So you need to unlock the 2 power point industry power spike as soon as possible. Industry being helpful in every matchup, but in a mirror matchup, it's going to give you the chance to take up faster. So you can evolve into the next step into your gameplay a bit sooner. You can get Armory a bit faster, you can get Berserk a bit faster, you can get Lurks. And time is very important resource in this game. That comes the War Chant on this Uruks. And it's gonna be a 2.5 Uruk commitment. There is only one tower. Committing to the Uruk Pit. Uruk Pit is a tanky structure though, not very easy to destroy it at level 1. Unlike a Orc Pit, but with 2.5 Uruks, he should be able to do that. Isengard player was also able to destroy this one. He has now plenty of outside settlements outside. We have actually 1, 2, 3, 4 slaughterhouse for the yellow Isengard player Fishy. But he lost the Uruk Pit and he also kind of was forced to use the War Chant defensively, which is a mistake in my opinion. The fight was already over. You can save the War Chant for a potential counter push. Okay, in the meantime the slaughterhouse is gonna be finally taken down. The Uruk Pit, one more Uruk, then it's gonna hit level 2, and that's very important by the way. The Berserker is such a great counter to all the Swordmen in the game, including the Uruks. And also they will be recruited faster than Uruks, so Berserker recruit time only 13 seconds, which is pretty fast, you know. In the meantime the creep was taken by the yellow Isengard player, that's quite helpful. What you could do in this situation is you can actually kind of skip the Uruk Pit and go for the Warp Pit instead. But I think his eco isn't the greatest just yet. So now the Berserker, you will see the power of the mighty solo single Uruk Suicide Squad Uruk, you know? Look at the damage output, bam, boom. Two-shotting Uruks in the silver formation, super strong. Also quite tanky against Swordman, that's his specialty. But his eco not looking too hard. With 1 power point and almost for Fishy, almost 2. And again, that's gonna give him the chance to get to industry faster than his opponent does, which is pretty helpful. So level 2 Uruk can be saved, will recover over time. I mean, this map is designed beautifully by the way. This and Last Bridge are now my 2 favorite maps in BFME 1. Don't fight this, no, for no reason. There are 2 towers shooting, but look at the money from this Eisen compared to this Eisen, you know? I mean, he picked now Industry Fishy. That means he will also get more money. Wait, what happened? Did he miss the Industry? I think he did though. I can see it. Or did he use it here? No way. No, right? I think he missed it, boys. That's super unfortunate, you know, if you miss it. It's such a big power spike, and if you can't right click on the right structure, then I'm sorry for you, bro. Okay, so the game is kind of looking good for Fishy, despite the fact that he missed the Industry. which could help him to get the armory a bit faster. He's also now able to recruit the Berserker, which is very important. The Warp Pit is building up for Angel. I think it's a good idea, because it will force your opponent to recruit the Pikemen, which are very bad against Uruks and or Berserker. So whenever you can force your opponent to make a choice, which is only good for one thing, but horrible for other things, I think it's always a great trade-off. And also you can trample down the Berserker. So Wargs or Cavalry generally will kind of open you more freedom and also more possibilities in the mid to late game. And there are also plenty of creeps to be taken, which Wargs can solo take. But Fishy has still 3 Lumber Mills under his control, which is pretty good. His eco is looking way better compared to the eco from Rangel. He's also gonna creep this one with the Crossbowman and Uruk combination. And the Wargs are rotating now to the bottom side of the map to take down the lair. I mean, I don't like this, dude. You are Wargs and you are killing other Wargs. Isn't this like a crime? Hole will be used. Maybe Charco could be a nice hero, by the way, here in this matchup. Charco is a counter to, you know, horses, which can give Fishy the chance to counter the enemy Warg Riders. We have now the Pikemen and Armory building up. So the combo you can go for here as Aizen when you are Fishy, you can make this Pikeman Uruk combination, which are pretty solid against pretty much everything. They have also like crazy high structural damage. The only downside of them is they are not very fast, you know. This one is going to be taken by Fishy. But we have still 1, 2, 3, 4 settlements for Rangel. And also the same for Fishy. They will be both growing rich. Fishy was just using Palantir to see what his opponent is doing. He demolished the Warp Pit and now going for the Armory himself. Fishy in the meantime going for heavy armor and also... Nah, only heavy armor actually. Maybe you can skip now the Forge Blades and go for the late game, which would be Fire Arrow into the banner. I don't think you need a lot the Forge Blades in the late game, because you will most of the time make combos, the Uruk Crossbowman combos, which don't really need, you know, the damage from the Forge Blades. Okay, the creep was taken by Rangel with the Wargs, very good, very good. What you can also do is go for the outpost control and make another Orc Pit, or Uruk Pit rather. Oh, be careful there. Okay, nice micro. They are level 3, so they will be respawning over time by themselves, no problemo. And he was also able to keep every Warg alive, which is super important because he demolished the Warg Pit. That means he won't be producing any more Warg Riders anytime soon. The Uruks are marching forward. Again, like mentioned before, the Pikemen are super weak against Uruks. Uruks will eat them alive. With Forge Blades, oh my god, the damage! One-shotted, by the way. But they have no heavy armor, so they need to be careful against the Berserker, who will still hit very hard. But there comes the Cavalry for the spot. And all you need to do is trample. Trample them. I think you need like 3 tramples to kill the Berserker. But it's okay. That's a good mixture there, by the way. I like it. Uruks with heavy armor and Forge Blades. And of course also the Wargs with trample possibility. You know, pretty strong. So we have no Fire Arrow yet, but he purchased the heavy armor, the Forge Blades and the banner. Industry being quite helpful, of course. And Fishy went for all the upgrades. So he has now these 2 combos with Uruk's Crossbowman. But remember, they are very weak against trample of the Wargs. So you need to be careful about that situation. No lords for either player. I think lords is a very important hero. And when you find yourself in a situation like this, as any Isengard player really, you need to understand that the game is going to go for a late game situation, right? The game won't end in the next 5 minutes. It will kind of drag for a long time. And for that reason, Lords is a very great investment into the mid to late game. If you get him level 5, his leadership bonus, which you will additionally have to your war chant, will help you to win every single fight you will take. And we have now Lurtz coming for Rangel. He's towering up. And he isn't ready yet. If Fishy can go ham fast enough and destroy the Uruk Pit and the furnace in the front, it would be a great situation. The Wargs are pressuring all the time, but the tower is helping. The Uruks of Isengard are marching. I like them. There comes the big war chant, glowing, shining bright like a diamond. And the furnace level 3, super important structure, gives you lots of cash. And also the Uruk pit. These are the most important structures as we are talking. And he is also gonna have some combos. Here you wanna just go for the structural damage. Don't even bother fighting against the enemy army, which will take you long time. And the furnace level 3 is gonna be destroyed. The Uruk pit is gonna be destroyed. And also the tower are gonna be destroyed. 3 power points against 5. Fishy is leading the power point war against his opponent. And he keeps fighting. Lords will get experience slowly but surely. About to hit level 2 very soon. And what's important in this situation is to save your combos. You don't want to lose full combo. You can always send them back to the base and they will recover slowly but surely over time, which is super effective. And this way you can even extend your command point limit to more than 500, because the command points are based on regular singular unit from the battalion and you can respawn them over time. And at some point of the game you can actually have like 750, even though the cap is 550, you know? So a very good strategy for the Isengard faction. And Fishy going for Saruman. Now here is the thing though, Saruman of course, without any doubt, is very great hero, game-changing, game-winning hero. But in order to get the best out of the wizard, you need to take care of the enemy lords first. For that reason you need your own lords. You need to cripple the enemy lords, kill him, and after you kill the lords, your Saruman is free to do whatever he wants to do. But until either the lords from enemy is killed or he wasted his cripple on your lords, you can't really kind of pop off with your Saruman, you know what I'm saying? This combo is super slow, by the way. Saruman is there and lords also. The servant and the master. But my lord, there is no such force. Okay. We need thousands, tens of thousands. Okay, boys, so now this is the army we want to see in every game, boys. We have crazy Uruk crossbowman army, pikeman Uruk combination, literally every possible combination Isengard faction has to offer. The outpost was taken by Rangel, but it can't be kept alive. Remember, there is a Saruman in Lords. If he kill the Lords, he's gonna use the Palantir to get the Speedy Gonzalez bonus. Ooh, you shall not move. Boom, chakalaka, what a fireball. What are you celebrating for, my friend? Look, he's celebrating something, bro. Come on. Look, what are you cheering at, man? What? I mean, he's a Uruk. He's mad, you know what I'm saying? He's insane. Now, Fishy has to return to take care of the outpost, though, which is smart from Rangel. He's trying to buy some time. Reviving Lords will cost you not much, but it costs you time. You know, it costs you 1 minute and 45 seconds, which is long time in RTS games. Oh my god, the crossbowman just demolished the combo there. And these combos have armor from Saruman. Rain has been available, has been picked by Fishy, and his opponent Rangel went for the devastation, which will help him now. He was with the money able to get his Saruman upon the field, but the big fight which is about to happen very soon will favor Fishy, obviously, because he will have War Chant, which will buff his army. He will have Saruman leadership, which will buff his army, and with Rain, he will make sure that enemy has no buff at all for his army. So quality beats quantity in almost every situation in this game. With that being said, but there is still money on the ground, by the way. Pick it. The chest. The chest treasure. Okay, so he was waiting for my voice. He was waiting for the combos. Now he's preparing to go for a big push, boys. Okay, we have now 1, 2, 3, 4 combos. Lords only level 1. That's gonna be a big difficult situation. This Lords back on the menu very soon. We have 5 combos with Lords and Saruman against 4 combos with Lords and Saruman, but far away from the Rain. He needs still 5 power points for his own freezing rain. The Wargs are coming too from Fishy. He went for everything. And the Wargs can actually do a phenomenal job in this situation because the enemy has no pikemen. So when you use Hole plus War Chant and you go in, when there is a rain and they have no leadership, your trample will deal tremendous amount of damage. Now that's a big army. You need to counter this, bro. We need to take a look into the Sarumans, guys, in this situation, okay? Rain has been used. Maybe Rangel can go for the Tainted Land because he has no more leadership there, by the way. He could go for Tainted Land here. But at this point, Fishy is stronger. Smart move from Rangel to not use War Chant, but Reen is active for a very long time, 2 minutes and 10 seconds. You can't fight them for 2 minutes and 10 seconds. If you ignore them and let them do what they want, you will lose all your base, you know. So what you could do is go for the enemy base instead. That's a possibility. But he's choosing to wait. But he's losing half the base. And all the level 3 furnaces are going down. Also, Rangel has the buff outpost, you know. I like it. Industry use at the outpost, which is super smart. Going for a sneaky base rush with the Uruk pikeman combination, but now every furnace is level 3. Everything is gonna shoot. Ooh, both lords crippled. The lord's gonna be dead. And now, nice dodge. And nice cancel also from Fishy Saruman. Now both lords are gonna be taken down, and there comes the seal. Fight for me and I will reward you, son. I mean, very good micro there from Rangel, actually. Very well done, you know. Splitting army, forcing his opponent to cancel the Worm Tongue, and then stealing the enemy army with his own Worm Tongue, which kind of got him the W there. And now these combos will be blasted. Oh, he's using Palantir. Okay, looks like he will not die, actually. He will get away. Ooh, maybe not. Oof, oh my god, so close. So close. But micro-wise and macro-wise, Rangel is doing a better job compared to Rangel. What? That didn't make any sense what I just said. Rangel is making doing a better job than Fishy. That's what I was trying to say. Sometimes I'm confused, bro. 8 power points for Fishy, and Rangel also has now the power points to unlock his own Reen. Now the only problem here is obviously that Fishy is leading the power point war against his opponent, which will help him to get to Balrog a bit faster if the game goes on like this. But a beautiful trample. Okay, this outpost has been destroyed, but Saruman is coming. He has Fireball, he has Blast, he's using Palantir for the movement speed and looking to Fireball them or Blast them. Fireball, boom. Okay, when Saruman gets level 8 though, the Will of Saruman will heal you, which can give you the chance to go for a bit more risky play, because the healing also works on himself. So you can go for a steal with the Worm Tongue, and when he's getting low, he can heal himself, you know? It's a big army, boy. Who now has the strength? This army is looking scary to me, but there comes the army from the Borgs. Where is Sharku at? I would like to see Sharku. Sharku is such a great sportive hero. In the situation, beautiful trample. Here, Sharku would be a phenomenal choice. Sharku has crazy splash damage. So if they are clumped up like this, Sharku's auto attack will hit like a truck. There is a Sharku actually from Rangel though. But they have like whole plus 4 chant. Saruman is gonna be there. That's good. The Uruk has been destroyed. One more time. That's pretty good for Fishy. He was also able to hide his combos. That's the vision we have now for Rangel. He isn't able to see what's going on at the top side. Fishy is going to build for the Uruk pit number 2. He has a Uruk pit level 3 here and a War pit level 2. So he will have like crazy unit production. For the next big fight, I believe both players will have the Reen. Yes, sir. It means it's gonna be a battle without War Chant. And again, the hero we need to keep always an eye for is Saruman. Very important hero, game-changing capabilities. Rangel. Ooh, kill him! Oh my god. Okay, the thing is, the Worm Tongue is still on cooldown though. You can only go for a blast. Lord's level 3. Oh, they want to focus down the Saruman. Fireball, but he's gonna die 100%. He can't survive this. The Saruman got experience from this, level 7. He needs to use Palantir and Ditch. He was level 7, that means he will have a revive time of 3 minutes. 3 minutes, a very long time, you know. So the punishment is kind of big when you lose your heroes, you know. That's why you always want to keep them safe. And Rangel also Rangel actually used the Reen there, okay. So he's at 5 power points in total. He needs still 15 for his own Balrog. And his opponent Fishy is at 15 power points. He needs only 5 more for his Balrog. So 10 power point differential because he went for the devastation, that's 4, but then also because of the creeping, because of the punishment, because of not destroying structures, because of the structural damage, destroying sentry towers, is all add up to this very weird situation in which you are leading hardcore. 17 power points, so he will get the Balrog very, very fast, but he needs to make sure that he's not feeding power points there for no reason. The Isengard army is rotating. You want to use the Speechcraft whenever it's available. It's free experience for your army. Do not hesitate to just use it. It is on cooldown. What you could potentially do is make 2 armies instead of being grouped like this. You can make like 3 combos with 1 army, Lords and Saruman, and then you can make still 2 combos with the other army. You can pressure the base over and over again. That's a possibility. Okay, now he's trying to kind of get from behind, I'm assuming. And that's gonna be one more time a big conflict here between these 2 Isengard players. The outpost has no chance, will be destroyed, and he's choosing to go for the base. Remember, Fishy has still the rain available, so you can use it to deny the power point, to deny the enemy army the leadership they are looking for. Lords back on the menu, boys, from Rangel. He's gonna look to cripple this Lords. I mean, this Lords from Rangel always been on point. Oh, and he will be even able to survive this, really? Okay, but we need to take a look into the power points. Now here's the Balrog. Ooh, son! I mean, he will whip him, no? He stole them, but Saruman has no chance against the mighty Balrog. Now, from losing all of that stuff, Rangel got some power points, but he's still at only 13 power points. He still needs 7 power points for his own Balrog. You see, the PowerPoint choices can actually change the outcome of the game, and he has no outpost control. That means if Fishy and when Fishy will destroy the Orphank, the heroes can't be revived off the outpost under control from Fishy. Ooh, son. Balrog, demon of the ancient world, ladies and gentlemen. Saruman is back on the menu, boys. Remember, he has Saruman, which Rangel doesn't, and he has no structure to revive Saruman either. He will have no Lords and no Saruman for the next big fight. There comes the Warg army from Fishy, cleaning up these combos from Rangel. No problemo. And he needs to just rotate now. He has badly damaged army though. He has level 8, level 6, level 5, level 2. A pretty solid and strong army for Fishy. The Uruk with level 3, everything is looking level 3. I like this look of this structure. Sharku is gonna be recruited for the first time. Do not underestimate Sharku, by the way. I mean, it's hard to level him up, but if he somehow gets to level 6, the ability will make him to one of the strongest duelists actually in the game. My Warg is hungry. Oof, you see the Sharku trample? This only gives you resistances to fear, which doesn't really help too much in this matchup, but it might help against all the other factions like Mordor, Gondor and Rohan. Isengard is the only faction that doesn't have any fear effects. Orphank has been built up, but he's kind of poor. He can revive his Saruman. And at this point of the time, it's incredibly important for Fishy to just, push and punish his opponent. But he might not very much know about how many power points his opponent does have. Maybe he's assuming that also Rangel has Balrog, which he doesn't. And for that reason, maybe he's too afraid to go for a push with his main core army. These 2 combos with level 5 and level 8 and Saruman. Oh, okay. I think he knows he can't win anymore and will leave the game, but I think that's a perfect explanation about your choices during the early game. Choosing devastation will help you, of course, but you need to always understand there is always pros and cons behind every choice you make. And in this situation, the con was that your Balrog wasn't ready, not even close. GG, well played. Great Eisen performance. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, you know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, and see you next time. Until then, take care of yourself. Keep hitting like a truck, and as always, stay beyond standards. Peace out, boys.